You want more coins?
Argentum Tashar here. After my last video, my wife is home for a whopping one whole business day before we packed up our stuff and headed back to Edmonton for but another trip. I was all excited about going back so that I could purchase some more junk silver, but when I got there, not only had the price gone up by $2 on the face value, it had also become pretty much non-existent. I went to the coin shop 3 times in an attempt to buy some junk silver and was disappointed all 3 times. Instead, I picked up these 3 pieces. One is a 2016 Panda. My daughter has a huge crush on pandas, so it seemed like a reasonable buy. I'd like to get a 14 for her birth year, but I haven't seen one at least at a reasonable price. And then I grabbed one of the 25th anniversary Canadian Mint coins. I'd like to get a whole tube of those, but they're getting kind of pricey, and because they're from 2013, I believe, there's not very many of them floating around. And then the last one was just an extra coin to fill out my tube. This one is a 2014. I believe I have a whole tube of 2014s with just one missing. I'll have to do a full inventory of my stack to confirm that. But one thing I wanted to mention, I don't know what it's like elsewhere in the world, but in Canada there seems to be a significant shortage of junk silver. And I found out when I was talking to the clerk at the coin store that they pick through the junk silver and they keep the ones that they like, and the ones that they're not interested in or don't think that they can get a premium for, they actually send to the refinery to be smelted into bars. I know American coinage, it's illegal to melt it down, but apparently it's not illegal to do that to Canadian coins. So that might be a cause for concern. If you're interested in Canadian junk silver, you better scoop it up while you can. I ordered some more junk silver online, but it took me well over a week to coordinate my order with their supply. Every time I went to buy a $10 face bag, I was told there was only one in stock, and then by the time I got to the checkout window, that one bag was gone. I talked to one of the representatives from Gold Silver Bull, and he was telling me that they have $100 face value bags, and they're breaking them down to make the $10 face value bags as they sell out. Just kind of scary to think that there might very shortly be a major issue with silver in the market. I've heard a few disturbing things about the silver supply, and while I haven't had a direct issue outside of junk silver, it does seem to be dwindling quickly. So if you're interested in getting into the silver stacking, I would highly recommend you do it now while the price is low and the supply is still there. I should have a couple of unboxings coming up in the near future, so stay tuned for that. I have one that has the bag of junk silver I managed to pick up, and another one was just a panic buy when I noticed the price of silver spike and wanted to get in before it started to take off. It seems to have plateaued again, but it's still up higher than it's been in a while.